2 new portals will be opening up on the IRS website to register for the monthly checks that are going to be starting in July. This is going to be incredibly important for millions upon millions of people. So let me talk you through all the details that you need to know. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and for being part of this community. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as I am your daily advocate and I'm back every single day to keep you updated with everything going on while things are changing literally on an hourly basis. So thank you so much, and I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Let's talk through this. So these monthly checks that we're talking about, this is in reference to the child tax credit, or maybe I should call it the expanded child tax credit, as a result of the $1.9 trillion stimulus package that was passed back in early March. Now, these child tax credit payments are going to be starting on a monthly basis, July 15th to be exact, where they're going to be sending out monthly checks every single month through the rest of the year. Now, this is just in reference to 2021 as of right now. So the information that I'm about to share with you is going to be in reference to 2021, okay? This is not in reference to 2020, just 2021. So now these child tax payments are going to be reaching 39 million households, 65 million kids, and 88% of the kids under the age 18 who are eligible. So, like I said a minute ago, it's going to be reaching millions of people. Yeah, definitely. 39 million plus households. So, this is pretty big. So let me talk you through all the details that you need to know about these 2 portals. Okay, so how they're actually doing this, and the portals are not open yet. Just to be totally clear, the portals are not ready yet, but apparently they're going to have these things open on or before early July. So not much longer, and these things should be opened up. So they have 2 different portals. The portals are specific to who can actually go into them, okay? So they're made for basically 2 different groups of people, filers and non-filers, okay? So that's basically what the portals are for. Let me talk you through each of these portals and what you can actually do within it. All right, so portal number 1. This is for those people who typically file a tax return. In this portal, through lucky door number 1, you can do any of the following. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little carried away in my videos. All right. So through door number 1, or I just said it again. Portal number 1, which is for those people who file a tax return. Within this portal, you can do a few things. You can opt in or opt out of these monthly payments. Now, by default, it sounds like you're going to be opted in. However, in some instances, some people may want to opt out of the checks. Opt out, does that mean you're not going to get it? No, it doesn't mean you're not going to get it. In fact, what it would be if you opted out, rather than getting monthly payments, basically what would happen then is that you would just get a lump sum payment early next year in 2022. So I guess, take your pick. Do you want monthly checks through the rest of the year, or do you just want a big lump sum of cash early next year? I don't know. They both sound kind of fun, right? A monthly check or just a big wad of cash next year? I don't know. Anyway, it's totally personal preference. But in this first portal for those filers, you can actually opt out of payments if you'd like. You can also update your information, as in, let's say your situation changed. Maybe you had a new baby in 2021. If you did, congratulations, but that's very exciting. And you can actually opt in and say, hey, previously it was just myself and my partner, my spouse, whatever, my partner, whoever that person is, and we didn't have a child, but now we do. So we want to opt in and start grabbing these monthly payments going forward through the second half of 2021. That's an option. Or maybe you took custody of a child. Again, your situation changed. You can opt in. Or maybe you adopted a child. Again, same situation. You adopted a child, you have a new child. You can opt in and change or update your information because your situation changed. Because as of right now, they're looking at your information off of your 2020 tax return that you just filed with them. And if you don't have a dependent that's on that tax return, they're going to say, well, hey, you don't have a dependent, you're not eligible. Or maybe you have one dependent, and then here in 2021, you have a new dependent, a new baby, a custody, or an adoptee, like you adopted a child, something like that, where now you want more money because of that second child. Get what I'm saying? So you can actually update that information in portal number 1. All right. Let's talk about portal number 2. Behind lucky door number 2, you're going to get a treasure chest full of coins. Gold coins, by the way. Yeah, anyway, no, I'm sorry. There's not going to be a gold coin chest. If there is, please let me know. I would love to buy it for you, or from you, I should say. I would like to buy it from you. Let me know. All right, but anyway, behind, I just said it again. Portal number 2, sorry. Portal number 2. Now, this one is dedicated for those people who are non-filers. So anybody who is maybe low income, no income, yes. If you have no income, you can be eligible for these monthly payments, provided you have kids who are your dependents under the age 18. Yes, even zero income, you can be eligible for this. So let me talk you through this. This is for non-filers, including low income, no income, Social Security recipients, SSDI recipients, SSI recipients, VA, RRB. If you do not file a tax return, typically, this one's for you, okay? So second portal is for you, the non-filers. And again, you can go in there and give the IRS your information. So here's the deal. Like I said just a minute ago, they're going off of 2020 tax returns to determine a person's eligibility. Well, if you typically don't file because you don't need to, because you're receiving one of those benefits I mentioned, or you're low income or even no income, so you don't need to file a tax return, well, in order to get these monthly payments, you'll need to file some information with the IRS so they know how much money to send you, right, for all of your kids, or 1 kid, 2 kids, 5 kids, it doesn't matter how many you have. You just need to make sure you get that information to the IRS so they can send you the proper amount of money on a monthly basis going forward. So here's how this works. In portal number 2, you go into it and you update your information. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to ask for. I'm guessing it's going to be like your name, address, social security number, dependents information. So let's walk through how this would work. Now again, the portals are not open yet, but here's what I would speculate would be in there and what they're going to ask for, simply because they need to know this information in order to process the right amount of money. But they need to know your information and how many dependents you have. Let's just say, for example, you have 2 dependents, okay? Maybe you have 1, maybe you have 3, maybe you have more. Doesn't matter. You just need to know the information for the dependents. So you'd put the dependent information in and their ages, or their birth dates more like, and then that's going to determine how much money you're going to get. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have 2 dependents. One is 3 years old and the other one is 6 years old. That would make you eligible for $550 per month starting in July through the rest of the year. So any child that is under the age 6, 5 and younger are eligible for $300 per month. Any child aged 6 through 17, $250 a month. So that's why I got the $550. Pretty nice, right? So that's what it is. Anyway, these portals should be up in early July or possibly even sooner than that. When we get these portals up and running, I will go in there and I'll play around in them. I'll get all the information I need to know, and I will come back and update you and walk you through these portals one by one when we get that information. But this is important if you are a non-filer, especially. If you typically do not file and the IRS does not have your information, if you don't go in and fill out the information on the portal, you're not going to get monthly checks because they don't know your information. Get what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important. And if you're somebody who typically does file and your situation changed, like I said, again, you'd probably want to update that information in the portal once it's open up so that you can start getting those monthly payments, or you can just tell them, hey, I'll hold off and I'll grab the lump sum next year, right? So I would also anticipate in the non-filer portal, I'm guessing there's probably also going to be an option there that you can also opt out of payments if you would rather take a lump sum early next year. By the way, the lump sum for a child aged 6 through 17 is $3,000. Any child aged 5 or younger, 5 or younger under the age 6 is $3,600. By the way, this is per child. Yeah, so if you have multiple kids, we could be talking about massive amounts of money here. Yeah. Like 3 kids would be about $9,000 to $10,000 depending on their ages. That's a lot. So anyway, hope this helps you out. I will keep you updated with everything going on as far as these portals and anything else with the child tax credit. I'll keep you updated. Thanks again. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video. Share this one with your friends, family, social media, or anybody that you know has kids under the age 18. This would most likely apply to them. And feel free to check out any other videos here on the channel, as I have 1,100 videos right here for you. Thanks again. I'll